Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another Game of Thrones spoiler discussion, episode 5, season 6, The Door. Spoiler discussion, I already said that. And I'm here with everybody from the last few weeks. I got,
Hello.
okay, I didn't introduce you.
Hello.
I
Hey,
got
what's up,
Guru.
everyone?
All right, hey, will you shut up, please? Can you shut the fuck up? Guru.
Hello.
All right, got Adrian.
No, Dorn.
And got Matt.
Hey.
All right, so this is a very
Come
sad
on, Matt. You
episode.
didn't meme. What the fuck?
No meme.
Oh, what
Here
a
come-
stupid bitch.
Here come that boy. There you go. Commence with the episode. All right, so shut up. This is a good. This was a good episode. I
Overall,
really
it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
That was a good discussion, guys.
All right, so there you go. Anyway, next episode, everybody else you like gets killed. Good.
They've already done that.
What? What do you mean?
Never mind.
Oh.
Well, it's the spoiler discussion. Everyone that I know and love died.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get right into it because some sad stuff happened. We got to see some dick. We got to hear about no dicks. Some people
Look,
left
We got twice, by the way.
twice about no dicks, and then we got to see a dick,
Yeah.
and then we got to see a dick do something really fucked up. That's Bran. I'm referencing Bran, and then we got to see someone die that we didn't want to see die. But Guru, why don't you just go through the plot really quick? Would know,
Okay, this is
everything's gonna be okay, or whatever the fuck you keep saying every time.
okay. So this is the next episode of Guru Retells Game of Thrones. Now with 50% less lame.
Okay.
So first we have Sansa, and she's like, "Yo, this is a letter from Littlefinger. Let's go check
my
this
God.
out." And so Littlefinger's like, "Hey," and she's like, "Fuck you! You fucking put me at this bitch. He did a lot of things to me, and I'm not cool at that." And he's like, "Well, I have an army." And she's like, but I have my brother's army." And he's like, "Half a brother."
That's a good impression, Guru.
That was good. Yep.
I'm
Oh.
known for my Littlefinger impressions.
I'm Littlefinger.
But anyways, Arya's
better
still like, "Yo, I'm nobody," and Jaqen's like, "Yeah, right, okay, so go kill this person." So she goes to a play, and the play lasts for about 5 minutes too long, but like it's a very accurate representation of season 1,
Was it really?
and pretty accurate.
Okay.
And,
Hard jokes.
and then they showed a dick. It was really big on screen.
It was yummy.
I never want to see it ever again. There
Just
was a
say it
war
was
on.
yummy. Just say it was yummy.
Two orcs.
And Arya's like, "Yo, I'm gonna poison the rum," and he's like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "Well, why am I killing this person?" And he's like, "Cause," and she's like, "Okay." And so then we go to Bran. Bran's like, "Hey, this is a nice tree. This is a nice graveyard-looking thing." And then he sees all like little devil children, and they're stabbing this guy in the heart. But it's with this like rock. And then the guy, his eyes turn blue, clearly a part of the Aryan race. And so,
That's how they made the Nazis.
Build that wall quick.
and then
I'm sorry.
Bran's like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why'd you start this?" She's like, "Oh yeah, that's my B. Sorry about that." He's like, "Okay." So then we go to the Greyjoys, and the Greyjoys are like, "Yo, so we need a new king." And then her name's Yara, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, woman.
Okay. And she's like, "I'm going to be queen." And Theon's like, "This, my sister, she should be queen." And then this guy's like, "Listen, these two guys, one guy, one girl, they don't have dicks. I have a dick, which means I should be ruling."
And I am a dick.
Yeah.
And I am.
And all about dicks. Didn't
And
you see the
everyone's
last
like,
scene?
Yes, dicks.
I love
Dicks.
Everybody's like,
And
"Dick,
so-
yeah."
So they take him over the river, and they literally drown him, and then they bring him back, and you can just hear somebody just kind of like, "Is he dead?" And then all of a sudden he's not dead, and he's like, "Oh, cool, I'm the king now." Let's see this ship all these ships I left here, and they're gone because Theon and Yara took them and whisked them off away to wherever land. And he's like, "Okay, guys, you see all those ships? We're gonna build them again." And everyone just goes, "Ugh, and we're probably not gonna see them for like another 3 seasons."
I really hope we just never see them ever again.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Watch like next episode. Okay, we built 1,000 ships.
You know,
At
it'd
the
be
pace
great.
we're, at the pace we're going, probably.
You know, it'd be great. In 2 seasons from now, we see Ramsey get get 2 more like hostages, and it's those 2, and then they just do the exact same thing they did with OSHA.
It's like, well, look who's back.
Oh, look who's back! Let's kill one of them, and then I don't know what they're gonna do to the other. I still don't know what Ramsey's gonna do with the other one.
And then we go to Daenerys, she's all pampered again. She's now queen again. Cool. And she's looking at Daria and Jorah, and Jorah's like, "Hey, so I'm back, but like I have AIDS." And she's like, "Well, guess what? I want you to cure the AIDS."
Stone AIDS.
Stone AIDS, to be clear. And she's like, "Yo, I know that you love me, and I want you by my side. So find a cure for those stone AIDS." And he's like, "Okay." And so he's gonna go do that. And that was about it for that.
Yeah, that was it.
So then we go to Tyrion. And Tyrion's like, "Well, all is like as good as it's gonna get, and we need some insurance for that." And so he meets with a one of those like witch people that follows the Lord of the Light, High Priestess, and he's like, "Yeah, so like that's cool. You want to like show that Daenerys is a good person?" And Varys is like, "You know what? I don't trust you. Why should I trust you?" And she's like, "Because you have no dick." And he's like, "You make a very good point there." And that was the end of that. So then we go back to Bran, and Bran's like, "Listen, I can't sleep. Hey, Mr. Raven dude, can you tell me a bedtime story?" And so he enters Wargland to try to see that. And instead of a bedtime story, he finds the whole White Walker army. And he stupidly goes up to the White Walker leader, and the White Walker leader is like, "Ooh, I see you. This is a good game of hide and seek," and touches him. And the Three-Eyed Raven's like, "You shouldn't have ever done that. He knows where we are. He's going to come after us." And Bran's like, "Oh, shit." So then we go back to Jon, and Jon's like, "Listen, we have nobody. Everyone's sided with the Boltons. How are you going to possibly do this?" And Sansa's like, "I may or may not have gotten information that the Tullys have an army," which I actually forgot to mention that. No, I did mention that. Littlefinger mentioned that.
Yeah.
And so,
we go back to.
Brienne was like,
Oh.
why didn't you tell me?" She's like, "Reasons, because I didn't." So Jon, Sansa, Brienne, all of them, Tormund, fucking Brienne, they're all on their way to go meet up with the Tully army and to go do the Bastard Bowl thing. And so then we have the final scene, which is a whole bunch of fucking shit happens. So first, I actually completely forgot that girl's name.
Miriam?
Mira?
Mira.
Mira and Hodor are like, "Whoa, it's getting a little chilly in here."
Let's have eggs.
And then they go out and say, "Oh, look, it's the whole White Walker army right there on their doorstep." And so all the little devil children are like, "Here, we're going to throw our balls at them." And so they start throwing all these balls at them while Mira's trying to wake up Bran, because Bran's back in Wargland to learn more warg things. And so she's like, "Yo, wake up." And Hodor's freaking out, just like he did a couple of seasons ago.
Fucking scene, by the way.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, why did they go back? Was it like not an urgent thing? Like, oh, the White Walkers are coming. But let's go back and check this out for a little bit.
Let's go back where?
It's because he was. I think that they thought they had more time, and so he's going to show him. He was probably going to end up showing him what happened to Lyanna and that whole thing, but he didn't have time to do so. That's what I thought.
Now how the hell are we going to find out?
Okay, let me.
I think he gets
then we can talk about this.
I have a feeling. Whatever, you finish it. Hodor dies. So anyway, go ahead.
Well, so
Hold the door.
White Walkers are like, "We don't give a shit about your fire anymore." Well, the good White Walkers are like, "We don't give a shit about your fire." All the lame ones are like, "We still give a shit about your fire, so we're gonna go in through the roof." And so they go in through the roof, and Mira's fighting them off. She kills one of the actual the leader White Walkers with I'm assuming an obsidian spear, which I think beats them.
Obviously.
And then
Obviously.
she's like, "Yo,
Idiot.
Bran, like get Hodor under control." And so Bran wargs Hodor through warging to control Hodor, which is really weird. And so Hodor's like, "Okay, yeah, let's do this now." And so he grabs Bran and Mira, and they just start running out, and there's a whole tunnel of White Walkers just coming after them. This is really I Am Legend-esque. And so Little Devil Child, last one left, is like, "Yo, I'm going to sacrifice myself. I like Will Smith. I believe in him, so I'm going to copy what he did."
Her name
And
was
so-
Leaf, by the way. Excuse me. Sorry. Just
Wasn't
I'm
it
really
Sum-
big with names.
Was
I
it
know
wasn't
all
it
the names.
Summer? I believe it's
You know
Summer.
what? Fuck
Wolf.
you. How about that? No, I think it was Leaf.
No, it's Summer. Everyone's saying Summer.
Summer's the
Who is
wolf.
Leaf then? Tell me who Leaf is.
I don't know.
Leaf is the children of the forest. Summer
Yeah,
is
that's
the
what I'm
wolf.
talking about. You know what?
Oh,
Fuck
Summer's the wolf. Okay, so Leaf
you. Yeah,
makes
thanks.
her
See,
noble
I'm right.
sacrifice and throws the bonfire, and the White Walker's like, we don't give a shit, and they keep on coming after them. And so Hodor goes at it and he starts to hold the door, if you know what I mean. And
No, I don't get it.
there's this really weird thing where Bran fucks with past Hodor through Wargland, and Hodor gets really fucked up and starts repeating, "Hold the door, hold the door, hold the door, hold the door, Hodor."
Well, that's because
And,
Mira was saying it, by the way.
And all the White Walkers are clawing at Hodor through the door as Mira and Bran run away, and we are presumably seeing that Hodor died.
Yeah, I'm sure. It'll be just like the Hound, where we're just.
And I do have to say
assume.
seriously, the way that they left that scene with young Hodor screaming out like hold the door," going into Hodor, that's an absolute chills down my spine. I kind of just sat there in silence for like a good minute.
And he cried too.
Cool.
I
Thank
did
you.
cry. I did.
Sounds like you
cry
just
at
jumped
that.
out of your airplane, but
It does.
Ooh.
cool. I'm gonna mute that for a second until he fixes that shit. Who is that? Is that Matt? Okay. All right, he fixed it. So, all right. All right. So, technical difficulties
I think
that
we
aren't
have-
getting edited because I'm not doing that for a shitty video like this.
But
So,
back. Oh yeah, you guys go ahead. I spoke
Alright.
enough.
so okay. Hodor's dead, maybe, probably. I'm
Most likely.
assuming yes. If if we see him, okay, if we see him next episode dead, are you okay, Matt?
I think what happened to him?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're back out, falling out of the airplane.
I
You're
heard-
not making little like Rob the Robot noises.
and then burp, burp, burp.
Wait, do I sound like I'm falling out of the plane
No, you
still?
sound fine now.
Well, it's like
I was
it's
just
like
unplugging
smaller.
my mic.
All right, you're good. Anyway, I forgot what I was. I was gonna say if we see him dead next week, I'll be upset. I hope they don't show him, 'cause
I don't want to see his
Hodor
dead
dead.
body.
Yeah, I
Yo,
don't wanna
the
see his-
one
I
thing
don't
I
want to see his
really
dead
don't-
body.
I do not want to see White Walker Hodor. I really do not want to see.
I think
that.
we'll see that.
I think.
I don't-
Of course
I
we'll
think-
see that. If
we-
he's dead from the White Walkers, he's gonna turn into one. They all do, unless they're like, nah, we don't want the big,
He wasn't killed by a
giant,
White
tough
Walker,
dude.
though. He was killed by the Whites, which are like the
Yeah,
smaller
the
skeleton
Whites.
guys. They don't turn people.
He was killed by
Mm,
the
okay.
Whites.
WIGHTS.
Yeah, I know,
Not white.
I
It says
know.
color.
I think
Not-
we should
not
talk
like the
about all the
superior race.
other events though of the episode before we really get into the end scene, because like the end scene was a lot that happened.
Yeah,
That was
there
like
a-
pretty big.
It was pretty well. I mean, a lot happened, meaning like action. I guess I wouldn't say
Yeah.
a lot. Like people died, and then someone died, and then that's it. You know, some
We,
ass.
well,
just-
we had a lack of Dorne and King's Landing.
yeah, no
That
Dorne.
was nice.
Dorne's gone. I don't think we're gonna see Dorne for another.
Wait,
Oh, Dorn.
what?
yo, Matt, what are you talking about? There's a lot of King's Landing in that episode.
What?
We got to see Ned again. We got to see
Yeah,
Cersei.
we got to see
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You idiot.
I don't know why they just replayed season 1 in front of us.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know what?
Word
If
for
someone wants to watch Game of Thrones, but for some reason doesn't want to watch season 1, then you can just show them that play. There you go. That's perfect.
That's essentially what happened in season
That's
1.
exactly what happened. Especially the part where Tyrion whips out Sansa's tits. That's exactly what happened. Exactly. Actually, wasn't that more like the first 2 or 3 seasons? Because
Yeah,
the marriage.
you can just start at season 4. You don't need to.
Yeah, you know what? Just don't watch it. Just watch Ballers.
During the play, they have a giant guy come out saying, "Hold the door, hold the door." Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Oh, please, someone, will you hold the door? Hold the door. So yeah, did we explain that Hodor got his name because someone was what was it? Mira kept saying, "Hold the door, hold the door."
She
Please
kept
hold
on
the
saying,
door.
"Hold the door, hold the door."
Hold the
That
door,
was-
Hodor. Wait.
That was going through Bran's Wargland, going into Hodor's mind, and Hodor's mind was being assaulted by Hold the Door.
Young Hodor, who could talk, was going in his mind, and he was like having a seizure. He was like, "Oh God, I'm having a stroke," and for some reason that was making him say hold the door, hold the door. He kept saying it so much until he just like started to say Hodor. It was like transitioning. It was a good transition. It wasn't like hold the door, Hodor. You know, it was like it started breaking down, which is still a little silly. But I like that they, like, if they're gonna kill Hodor, I really want to know why he says Hodor. So at least they explain that, you know.
Yeah.
I like that ending.
No, I like
So,
it was a little
the
silly.
explanation
Though.
of it. It's still.
It's
It's
good.
weird
I like
how. Like I wonder how we're gonna actually get around all the brand stuff now, because like I thought, like everyone's shooing was like, oh, I guess like soon we'll just have a brand goes back and just looks at all this. Like that's how we learned through everything, right?
Yeah.
But I don't. Did he need the tree for that, or is it just gonna be him on his
No.
own doing it?
I think they
Well,
just
he can
needed
become
him.
the tree now.
Yeah. Well, but remember he left that tree place and he was still doing. He was still inside the what was it called again? The vision.
Wargland.
He was still
Like,
in
I'm-
there and he wasn't even in the tree, so he could obviously still do that, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I think a lot of the stuff around that's really confusing, and also like how,
cares?
like it to me it's just so confusing, like how he affected Hodor's past with that. Like, that's just.
I think
that,
didn't
that's
he like
just-
control his mind on mistake and like while he was in the. I
Well,
don't know.
it was shown that he could give commands through the past Hodor to affect the current Hodor. So, like, I guess it just fucked with his mind back then. It was just too much input.
Yeah, too much input.
I knew somebody was going to say,
Input.
I need input.
I need input.
It's almost depressing how Hodor's entire life was just for that, though.
Yeah, right.
That was
Just to
his,
hold the
that
door.
was his destiny. To hold
That
the door.
was to hold the door so some crippled kid that fucked him over anyway can like get a little further away.
I wonder if Hodor, in that instance when he was holding the door, was like, wait, this makes a lot of sense why I say this.
Yeah, before we started recording this, we all started saying like how we would have loved it if Hodor just started speaking like a regular person at that point, and just said like, "Oh fuck."
You asshole!
I,
It's like, wait, get back here, you little bitch.
Hodor, holy
No,
shit!
I still like the no Dorn.
No Dorn, no Dorn, no Dorn, no Dorn.
No dog.
Someone needs to make that into a meme. No Dorn, no Dorn. Does everybody hate Dorn as much as we do here? I don't hate it.
Yeah, I think so.
I like the bad pussy, so you know I don't mind Dorn that much. Especially since most of what we've seen in Dorn was like 3 minutes of each episode that they were in, so I can't
Yeah.
really get all that upset. Cause it's like, oh fuck, now it's over. All right, but all right. Well, besides the Hodor stuff, which I guess we'll talk about more in a second.
And like one dog left too.
Yeah, what the fuck? Just Jon Snow's. What's his name
Yo,
again?
isn't Arya's dog still technically
Oh
out
yeah,
there?
that's right. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
out
know.
there somewhere.
She let it go. No Frozen jokes.
Let it go.
No, don't.
Let it mow. Let it mow.
I don't even get it. All right. So, what was everybody's favorite part of this episode?
One Reddit comment. I can't wait for Hodor to come back as a white riding on the back of Summer.
That'd be cool. But he still says Hodor. Like they don't talk, but he does. He has a special.
Fuck that.
Oh, why if he says like Hodor backwards?
What if he becomes
Dog.
one of the new White Walker leaders?
He's like, what would he say? What would he be his new thing? Hello. That's it. He says hello. That's all I got.
yeah.
I'm not George R. R. Martin.
He's just like, hello.
Hello. You can sing it like Adele, I guess.
I guess he's like, hello from my Hodor.
There you go. All right, comedy. Go. Wait, hold on. Breaking news. We're lame. Yep, we're lame. Breaking news. What was
I'm always
everybody's
lame.
favorite part of this episode besides the Hodor stuff?
besides the final scene?
Yeah, which is my.
I loved at the beginning Sansa actually like making Littlefinger really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
For, I think the first time we've ever seen the
So
entire
no,
series.
well, check this out. So I think what was it last week? We mentioned who do we think would die,
Yeah.
and I think Matt. Because I mentioned Varys. Matt was like, no, well, him, Littlefinger, and I forget who else you mentioned, like the masterminds.
Yeah.
But both
Yeah.
this episode both had
Yep.
had Varys and Littlefinger just like at edge.
Breakdown. Yeah, pretty much.
The first we've always seen Littlefinger's so confident. We've always seen Varys so confident, but their jimmies were really rustled this episode, if I do say so.
Thanks, Grandpa.
God damn it. My Jimmy's been rustled since the Vietnam War.
Yo,
Yeah,
their jimmies are
that
never
was-
rustled.
Where did that even come from? A fucking I hate you.
No,
Fuck
it's
it.
a meme. It's a meme. You
I
and
know
the
it's a fucking meme. I know it is.
Yo,
Here comes
let's
that
see.
boy. Haha. Fuck.
My
Seriously,
favorite part,
They were made so uncomfortable for like the first time ever, and that was
I
really
like
cool
that.
to see.
All right, what was your favorite part, Matt?
I liked Euron Greyjoy becoming the king. That
I like that whole thing because it was so quick. It was just like last episode was like, I think you can be king, and then this episode she's not king, she's out of there, and now that guy's king, and now that guy's gonna go after them. It was like real quick. It was like 5-6 minutes, and it was done. There was a lot of progression there. We didn't need to stay there for fucking 5 episodes of like, who's gonna be the king? Who's gonna be the king? I don't know. And then what obviously would happen happened.
Yeah.
Just in 5 minutes though. So that was nice. I like that. I don't know where they're going. Where do you think they're going?
They're probably going to Daenerys also.
Yeah, Daenerys.
You probably got the idea in the taking
Get
the
there
fleet
before
to
him.
Daenerys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Go to Jon Snow. Fuck it. They need help. They don't know him, but go there. Oh,
Like,
actually,
we
Theon
all
would
Love
know.
to have Theon back.
Yeah, Theon.
And then
would
they're gonna be like, "Hey Daenerys, we have this boy Theon. You and him can make great children."
Oh. I mean, you could probably
Awkward.
still squirt out of his
His catheter.
his no dick. I mean, that works, right? I don't know. I haven't cut my dick off yet, so I
I
don't
still
know.
love that every single time Theon spoke, the guy's like, "Well, I do have to mention
Yeah.
that you have no dick."
I love that every time he brings up a good point. He's like, "Yeah, but where'd your willy go?" What the fuck? Come on, what I said has nothing to do with my dick or lack
He's
thereof.
like, yeah, well,
I
we've
love
been
how
here ruling for years. You shut up, dickless.
Yeah, what the fuck? You and her have so much in common, because guess what? And he's like, I have no dick. He's going to say I have no dick. He's like, he has no dick. And everybody's like, ah. He's like, fuck. It's not my
Damn
fault.
it, he's right.
Wait, hold on. He feels down there. He's like, fuck. He's right.
Do you think he like forgets as he goes about his day until he has to pee?
He's
He gets
trying
really
to
sad each
Reach for
time.
his phantom dick.
Wait, how does he pee?
Like a goyle
Down the side of his legs.
out of his mouth. There you go. That's how that works. All right. So Matt's favorite part was the dickless part. I really liked the other dickless part actually. I like Varys a lot, but he got played. And I love how Tyrion always knows what to do. That's one thing. Like, I know he's smart, but it's just like, I know something to do, and he brings some girl. Have we seen her before, the High Priestess?
No, I don't
Not that
believe
one.
we have.
All right, and how does he know about her and her whole thing?
Varys might have known about her because he has so much information.
I guess.
So that could have been something
I guess
that
that's
they
why he knows
discussed off the
everything.
screen.
Okay. Well, all right. I guess that's why Tyrion would know everything. But they don't really get that across in the show that he only knows everything because of Varys. But at least, well, maybe in the beginning they did in the show. But I really like that part. I really did because I love Varys, but he got played. He got played hard. And
How about you, Adrian?
I like the play until it gets a little boring. Not boring, a little annoying. Even
I
though
actively thought
even though
that
the
play was
ending
awful.
is perfect ending. And it's a perfect likeness to what Tyrion would do. So, what was your favorite part, HT?
I liked what was it? What do they call the thing that Jorah has?
Oh,
Grayscale.
Snakeskin.
Yeah, I like him revealing that. I hate that he just keeps it a secret. Honestly, it's just weird. It pulls a cool little. It's gonna play a cool part later on because I feel like you can't just introduce that entire thing and not do something with it. You know?
Yeah.
I like how we don't have for like the rest of the season just like
Oh, well,
keep-
someone's
like,
gonna
like,
see
Jorah-
it.
Like Jorah like keep on trying to hide it like cartoony like
Yeah.
oh he might see this on me
Like when Lee gets
with
bit
this
at the
donut.
end of the Walking
Oh, oh.
Dead game.
Wait, which one? Oh, yeah, like Lee, from the Walking Dead game, season 1.
Yeah, I
He's like,
like how
"Whoop."
it's out in the open and now it's like
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, now everyone knows, and something's gonna come of it. I don't think it's gonna be as simple. Oh, he's gonna kill himself right beforehand. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah,
He's
so-
gonna find a way to cure it.
I don't think he is. I think he's gonna like.
I feel like he will. Like they wouldn't set up like an emotional reunion for them potentially down the road.
I don't know. They do that sometimes, and shit, they're dead.
I think it's
Die.
something here, but I have a feeling that he. I just don't think they're just gonna kill him off like that. It's giving him some conflict, which I think is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, especially because they showed the actual people. Like, they didn't just say that he had it; they showed how he got it at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that the stone people or whatever, they're gonna come back into it soon enough too.
Yeah. Even though they're not really, they're just mindless dudes, right? It's not like they have a what are they called? The Knight? No, not the Knight. The Frost King guy. What's his name?
The Night's King.
Yeah, the Knight King. It's not like they have a Knights
No,
King
it's
for the
it's
rock
just
people.
them. But
Yeah, it's just mindless guys. So they
I
might show
could
up
see
again, but
I could see either them showing up again or just George
Trying to
accidentally
find them.
infects more people or something. You know.
yeah, I could see Jorah like trying to find them and kill one. And try to. I don't know how he would study it. Like he's not that kind of a person, but maybe he'll find someone that can kind of figure out a way to cure it.
I
don't
could
know.
imagine him like trying to seek out the Lord of Light to try to cure it. That
Oh.
might be a possibility, like seeing that priestess again.
Maybe. He'd have to go. He'd just have to go where Daenerys is, though. So
I'd imagine that he would want to go back to Tyrion and say, "Hey, like, do you think Varys knows anybody that can like solve this problem?"
but does he even
Could-
know about Varys? 'Cause didn't
Jo-
Varys show up later, after Jorah left?
No, I believe Jorah is still
Okay.
there.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll probably ask Tyrion. Tyrion will probably go ask Varys.
It won't happen, Guru, so it doesn't matter. No.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Jorah's gonna go on his way, and someone's gonna find him, and he. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I can't predict the show anymore. I don't know where it fucking goes. Sometimes it
think-
goes to obvious places, and then other times it goes to fucking Max von Sydow in a fucking tree. I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
actually really starting to not give a shit about what's going on with Arya.
Me too. I don't.
Yeah,
give a shit.
I kind of zone out during that.
You know, I don't care what's going on with her, almost as much as I don't give a shit about Dorne. Which I know you guys hate Dorne more than I do, like I've said. But I don't know. I don't care.
Like
about
next
Arya.
episode is just
I
gonna be
hate
her
what's her
putting the
name.
poison in the rum, and that's it. That's
I-
all.
I just feel like we haven't done anything with it.
I hate
it's
what's
like-
her name, the other girl that's there.
the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way. Oh, I hate her
But
so much.
what was the point of her getting like her going blind for a little bit now?
That was a bad. She did a naughty, so she got.
Yeah, but like we're back at square one, really. Like all he said was, "You're not gonna get another chance." Like, cool. So we spent like how many episodes just doing this for nothing?
Well, she's more badass now. She can kind of flip a.
She still
forward.
lost in that fucking fight with that girl.
Oh yeah, she got her ass beat, but that's. But you know. She's a
I
little
don't
bit
know,
more badass.
It feels like we need. That's the one dragging timeline. I feel like. Also,
The
that
pl-
and
the
King's
place-
Landing, honestly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we
King's
haven't.
Landing sucks.
No, King's Landing is fine. I like the mountain whenever he shows up. That's what we're talking about, right? With what's her name and this High Sparrow and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Which we're clearly seeing more of that next episode.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Well, did you see the previews for next episode?
Yeah, I did. I actually
Yeah.
watched it this time.
Okay, nothing spoilery at all, actually. Just like we're gonna see those fuckers again from King's Landing.
We're gonna
Jamie
see some
and-
naked Marjorie, which is gonna be nice.
Oh yeah. Well, how do you know? Maybe this time they'll do something different.
Yeah, I feel like
They're just gonna
cut her legs off.
leather coverings everywhere.
No, they're not gonna.
They're gonna
let her
put a
do
lot
that.
of clothes on her. There you go. Difference.
We figured for this atonement walk, we're actually going to like put a winter coat on her.
Yeah, and then everybody has to shout compliments.
You're a great person, Marjorie.
I love you. She'd feel really good at the end. And she'd really have to think about her life decisions.
She was like, why didn't I confess earlier?
This is great. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a better way to get someone to confess. Fucking, like, throw some candy at them, like, whatever. I'd fucking confess. Give me a bag of Doritos, whatever. You would throw me into a place that's dark and I don't see anybody for, like, I don't know how long she's been in there. She looks like she stinks like shit. So I'm just, throw me a Dorito here and there, and I'll confess. Remind me what it tastes like. Cool Ranch.
Instead of yelling shame, they shout hooray.
Hooray! Hooray! Ding ding! Hooray! See, our Game of Thrones would be much more nicer. No one would
Worse.
die. If they
Wouldn't
died, it
have
was on
gotten any-
accident or old age.
Oops. Looks like the axe cut off Ned Stark's head.
Oopsie! Like you like yeah, just like just like in the play. That's actually how it would happen in our Game of Thrones.
Just
Joffrey
Ned
would-
just slips one day. Whoops! Falls into the axe.
oh oh no! And everybody's like, oh, even Sansa's like, what a big goof.
Like someone's like,
Laugh
oh,
track.
rats.
And then Bazinga shows up. And
Bazinga.
that's when I shut off the TV and hang myself. But all right, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, that's a show. All right, so everybody said what their favorite part was. Let's talk about the ending, which I would assume everybody's favorite part was really the ending,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
because it was so unfair to every other scene, we said what I guess our second favorite part was. The ending, like we said, Bran fucked up. Bran was all like,
And moved.
I want to do something, and everybody's asleep, so he goes and touches the tree and then has a
Yeah,
vision.
just like the Hobbit in Lord of the Rings when he grabs that orb when he's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Just really
Exactly.
fucks everything up.
Except I don't think in The Hobbit anybody gets brutally murdered by a bunch of zombies. But I might have missed that part. But yeah. So he has that vision, and then I keep forgetting his name. What is his name again? The Frost King?
Varys.
No, yeah,
Night's
Varys.
King.
Night's King or something
Night's
like that?
King. The
Yeah.
Night's the King Knight, whatever. Night's King sees him, and he's like, he doesn't say anything, but he knows he's there. He lays his mark upon Bran, and now he's gonna come in there and murder him and the three-eyed raven and all that. And that happens. He doesn't kill Bran. Of course, Bran gets out of there with Marina and Hodor, and then Hodor has to hold the door closed. So poor Bran, who fucked everything up, like
Yeah,
like a little shit
fucking.
would.
He fucked up Hodor's life
Yeah,
for something he started.
So
Yeah.
he could kill him later.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you can
Have him
use
pull
him
that
as a
door.
barricade. You know what? Bran's the worst villain. For
Yeah,
for
he killed
30
Hodor.
years of Hodor's life, I'm just gonna assume 30 years. For 30 years of his life, he was a servant to this shitlord kid. All right, or this shitlord family, I should
Because he
say,
fried his
because
brain.
that kid's not 30 years old. And all just to lead up to him having to hold a fucking door so a bunch of zombies don't kill him quicker. Like, I hope Bran dies in the next episode. I hope they just wipe that story completely off the book and just like rewrite it somehow. Like rewrite the entire story and just get Bran out of there. No one mentions Bran ever again. They mentioned Hodor though. They talk about how the loss of Hodor was so great. Because now Bran, I think I hate Bran more than Ramsay at this point. And Ramsay raped and murdered and skinned people alive. You know, murdered his
Yeah.
own baby brother. But you know what? At least he didn't egg on some dude for pretty much his entire life just to get murdered by holding a door.
That dude was the homie too.
Yo, fuck Bran. And he made him only say Hodor for his entire life. Hodor probably didn't even remember
Couldn't
why
have
he
made
was
him
saying
say
that.
anything else.
And he said, yeah, he had moans and stuff. Like, he would go, no. But he wouldn't say other words. Hodor's not even a fucking word. So for pretty much his entire adult life, he didn't say a fucking real word. Fuck Bran. He's the real fucking villain.
Yeah, fuck him.
I hope he dies slow.
I hope Ramsay gets a hold of him.
Yeah, and then Ramsay's like, this is for killing Hodor. He doesn't even know who Hodor is. And he, like, starts, like, filleting him right there.
Oh, we had no Ramsay that episode. I just
Yeah,
realized.
yeah. I was wondering why everything was, like, a little bit less, like, fucking, you know, violent and disgusting and...
Don't worry,
murderous.
Bren noticed, so he decided to be a dick to someone's entire life.
That's true, right? Yeah. We're just like, oh, man, this is kind of an upbeat episode, and then the fucking end scene happens. I'm like, oh. Hodor.
Bren's like, you're welcome.
Hodor has been that character that you like, kind of like how you like the direwolves, in a way,
Yeah.
because I'm not saying he's a pet. I mean, he is, but he pretty much is. But you love Hodor because he's a dumbass. Now we know he's not dumbass by choice. He's dumbass because of fucking Bran. And you just love him. And then at the end, he gets murdered by a bunch of fucking zombies.
What a
Shit.
shame.
I hope they buried him. Like the zombies felt bad
Zombies.
for the zombies felt bad for Hodor.
After they were done shanking him to death.
Well, you know, I hope Hodor went out like that one. What's her name? Leaf went out where they were shanking him, but he had no expression because he's like, "Fuck it," and then he pulls a grenade out of nowhere, just like her. That would have been dope.
He had one too. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
that would be awesome. Hodor's like, and his final words is like, "Fuck it." That would have been cool. Or like, I don't know. He said, I don't know, "Winter's over." It's something badass. Like he'd have like one of those action cliche like one-liners. That would have been cool. But no, he gets fucking killed, and Bran runs away with his shitty girl that he may or may not like. I don't know where they're leading that to. I'm sure they are leading to that.
He doesn't have a working wiener as far as we know, so.
Who cares? So no one in this fucking show does. At this point, like who has a working dick anymore?
Tyrion.
I don't even think I do.
Tyrion's dick is working real nice.
Tyrion's dick is probably the biggest one.
Yo, Jorah's dick, it's been working pretty nice
Well,
as
it's
well.
made out of fucking. It looks like the thing's
It's hard.
It's hard. Yeah, it's rocky. Fuck. He's dead.
You don't die.
Yeah, I think Jorah's gonna die. But I guess I don't know. You want to make predictions what will happen next episode?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, Matt. Good.
So it seems to be really King's Landing heavy. They're gonna try to make Marjorie do some sort of atonement, but it looks like the Lannister / Tyrell army is gonna intervene, and people are definitely gonna die there for
Yeah.
sure.
You know what? If there's gonna be a major death next episode, can we predict maybe Marjorie?
Please don't.
Marjorie, Loras,
Why?
Lancel, Tommen.
Why,
I think after
Adrian?
them are the High
Adrian-
Sparrow.
Wait, Adrian, why don't you want her to die?
Hot.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
OSHA was hot. What the fuck?
She's like a weird girl though.
Yeah, I like that though.
Yo,
And you
she
know
has
what?
a
To be fair,
wild-
after that fucking shitty ass movie, The Forest, like I think she deserves to die.
I like Marjorie though. She's actually been a really good character this entire time.
Eh.
Out of anyone at King's Landing,
Yeah. Okay.
her story is probably the best of them.
Oh, I don't hate her. I'm just saying I want her fucking
if Cersei
dead.
kicked in next episode, though, that'd be pretty cool.
If Cersei dies, I don't know if Cersei will die.
No, Cersei won't die before Tommen.
I have a bold prediction though. I think we're gonna go back to Dorne next episode, whether we
Oh,
like it or
fuck
not.
me, right in my mouth. I hope not. I hope we don't see Dorne.
I think it's been. I think it's been a nice vacation, but I think we gotta go back.
Nice vacation. What happens if we go
they're
back
going
to
so
Dorne
well.
and it's fucking awesome? Like it's the best new story of the
They
show.
They just put Oberyn back. Get rid of
Oh,
Sand
he's
Snakes.
back. They glue his head together.
Yeah, no, fuck it. I don't care.
I mean, he was the best character. I love that guy. And then they fucking murder him, just like Hodor. I bet Bran had something to do with that too.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Bran warged into the mountain and killed.
Yeah, Mountain was about to die right there. And while Oberon was gloating, fucking Bran was like, you know what? I'm gonna, what do you call it, warg? I'm gonna warg him.
I'm gonna warg him to death.
I'm gonna warg him. You know what? If we find out like later on in the future, Bran keeps going back in the past and fucking things up, like possessing characters to do other things on mistake, and then you find out everything that that has happened that was bad to every character we liked was
Yeah,
because
Bran
of Bran.
possessed Ollie. Killed Jon Snow.
He possessed all of them to stab Jon Snow right there. Well, that all got cleared up, so that's fine. Yeah, Ollie got fucking. You know what?
Bran
All right.
possesses Ramsay and rapes Sansa.
Oh.
Oh no! I'm not laughing at that.
Oh
I didn't
no.
laugh at that. I was laughing at
Too
something
late.
else. I was laughing at something else. You can't prove it. No. Yeah, I hate Bran. So Predictions: Bran dies. That's just for the show in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
I
together.
don't think he will soon, but he could potentially later.
I hope he grows up.
I hope he grows some balls.
I hope he grows up, and like none of his limbs work. And he's just like a vegetable, and he has to watch as like he's like being tortured by Ramsay every day. A little piece of his skin gets filleted off. I got problems, but
Jesus.
I don't care.
Wow.
I really don't like Bran. He had to be
I
that
don't know,
one.
dude. I think he has some unrequited feelings for him.
Yeah, I don't like him. If I saw that actor, I don't know what I'd do. I'd ask for an autograph, most
Yo, I
likely.
think
But-
no, it's Chandler Riggs that streams League of Legends.
Fuck Chandler Riggs too. You know, both of the. You know what? They're both very similar. They both cause some shit. Unless Bran like
Sure.
makes his legs start working and he has like a big ass gun and a sheriff's hat in the next episode, then I don't see him becoming a good character at all. Anyway,
He just sits on top of a roof and eats some pudding.
all right. Any Guru, you have any predictions?
I think we're gonna see Dorne. I think nothing's gonna continue to happen with Arya's story.
I think, yeah.
I think yeah, it's gonna be a very King's Landing central focused episode.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have an episode without Dany. I think we'll see Jon and Sansa meeting up with the Tully army. I think that's all that we're gonna see from that storyline.
Well, we're
No, I
gonna
don't
see.
think Jon and Sansa are going to the Tullys. I think Brienne is going.
Yeah,
I think
Brienne's
Jon
going.
and Sansa are going to go to the other houses.
Wait, no.
think
No,
that's
Brienne
people
was
that-
going somewhere that Sansa wanted her to go to. Was that the Tully house?
Yeah,
I think-
but I think she's going to the Riverlands.
Okay.
I think we're just gonna see like a meeting with the armies. Nothing's really gonna happen with their story. I think they will send say a lot of what's happening with King's Landing until the ending of the episode. And every other storyline is just gonna be quickly filling in what's going on at that
Yeah, I
point.
think we're going to get 15 minutes of King's Landing at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
about my predictions. I think High Sparrow's for sure going to die.
In the next episode?
I think then one other major character is going to die as well, besides High Sparrow.
Oh, Jamie
I
loses
would-
his other
I
hand.
wouldn't be surprised if Tommen dies.
You know what?
Yeah, I think he's done.
I think they're leading up to because they keep saying I guess what the witch said that all of her sons die. I'm gonna say Tommen does something fucked up and just Cersei loses her fucking mind and kills him. I'm predicting it. Yo, this show's crazy.
No, lose her mind
bold
eventually.
prediction.
Yo, this show's crazy. So I'm gonna say
It's
that.
random. It's funny.
Yo, yeah, it's pretty funny. I mean, it was funny this episode. Yo, what's his name? Gingerbeard gave Brienne the let's fuck. Not even the eyes. He gave him the whole face.
It's
He even
fantastic.
cracked a smile. I was like, oh shit, what's his name again?
Tormund.
Tormund. I love that guy. That guy's good. I'm glad they kept him as
The real chick magnet there.
yeah. Oh yeah. If I was Brienne, we'd be fucking. Just no holds barred. But I don't know, Adrian. You got anything? Because I don't got any predictions.
Nothing much,
You mean
honestly.
hold- You mean hold the door?
Hold the door.
Apparently next episode was the big quote unquote reveal for Bran or something.
Bran.
Yeah,
Well,
because it's
gets
episode
killed?
6 next,
Next
right?
episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was. I think there was a. It might have been this episode. That would have made sense, but I could have sworn I read earlier that it was episode 6 has something pretty big revealed to Bran.
Yeah. He gets fucking stabbed to death. That's his
It's
fucking
probably
reveal.
it's probably gonna be Lyanna being raped by Mr. Targaryen.
Well, that's not confirmed yet. Actually, that did happen
think-
already. There we have it.
Well, the theory isn't that he raped her, it's that they were in love.
Oh. You can't call love rape, Guru. Come on.
Okay.
We're gonna see the truth.
I think Adrian, that was this episode, and because they revealed how the White Walkers were created. So
That too.
Oh,
I should go look at
kinda.
that really quick.
They just shoved a rock in a dude. That's it. Oh, thank you for
I mean, they
the
showed,
over explanation right there.
dragon glass in it, which
So
would be
wait,
why
the
they can
thing
only be
that
destroyed
killed
by dragon
the
glass.
white, the thing that killed the White Walkers is the thing that they're made out of.
No, it's like how the One Ring can only be destroyed in the
And the fires.
Fires of
created.
Mordor.
Okay.
Yeah, where it was created.
Okay.
There you go.
I mean, that's Lord of the Rings.
Same thing.
I
you know.
right. I mean, this episode had a tree with a face on it. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Lord of the Rings. You're right. Never mind. It's the same thing.
Treebeard.
Yeah. There's midgets. Those don't exist in real life, so it's true.
Yeah.
All right. I tip my hat to you, my fedora. So,
Tip.
all right. So that's it. We're done. Good
Yeah.
episode. Rest in peace, Hodor.
Good stuff.
Rip Hodor, hold
I
the
hope
door.
someone holds the door for him in heaven.
Oh.
Aw. Fuck. Well, at least he still has his DJ job.
We.
The actor is a DJ. So anyway, there you go. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, see you
Unless
later.
does anybody have any final word? Like.